For Palestinians, getting out of Gaza is nearly impossible. They simply have nowhere to go. NBC chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel reports from the Israel-Gaza border.
Palestinians know time is running out to escape northern Gaza, and that once Israeli troops invade to fight Hamas here, these streets will become death traps. So they're heading south amid rumors there could be a safe zone there. But not everyone can pack up and go. The Mabaret Rahmeh orphanage may house the most vulnerable people in all of northern Gaza now. It's home for 22 children. 12 of them have special needs. Their lives were difficult before. Now they're in the firing line. Ayas is 9 years old. He's blind and has profound disabilities. Maria is 7 years old and can only scoot. And as the staff here leave for safety, these children are only being cared for by 2 people. These children can't get out of the way of the coming ground war. 11-year-old Mohammed is building a house with blocks, while outside, airstrikes are destroying houses. Palestinians have been reluctant to leave northern Gaza because they're afraid they'll get bombed on the roads. After 70 Palestinians were killed Friday when medical officials say an Israeli airstrike hit a convoy of civilians. The Israeli military today said it didn't carry out the strike and accused Hamas of planting a bomb in the road to frighten civilians in northern Gaza to stay so they can be human shields.
The attack was not conducted by the IDF, and it appears that Hamas once again has sacrificed the people of Gaza for its diabolical aims.
The Israeli military released an image of what it says is a Hamas roadblock. Many in Gaza do not support Hamas, but people appear to be rallying around the group as Israeli airstrikes kill the militants and civilians around them. Today, Palestinian medical workers gathered 100 bodies. Written on the bags is the word unknown, unidentified victims about to be buried in mass graves. The horrors of war in the Middle East, with its terrorism and human tragedies, have come roaring back and may soon get far worse.
Richard joining me now. Richard, it seems like we're seeing more Palestinians moving south. Has the pace, in fact, picked up?
It did pick up today, and there are roughly 1.1 million Palestinians in northern Gaza. And the Israeli military is watching this very closely from the sky and said today about 600,000 have moved south, so about half are still left.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.